So this is Sumer, the music mogul, the caffeine global, the comic man, the astronomic man, and this is the Mad Mouth Show. Well. Welcome back, all you Chelsea chuckers. You know what time it is. Today we're going to be talking about probably the biggest game for Chelsea right now because this could probably break our season or make our season. Guys, we are going to be playing Arsenal at Stamford Bridge, and this is going to be a big game, guys, because we all know where we are right now. But before we get into discussing all the preview and the lineups and predictions, you know the drill, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Mad Mouth, and this is the Mad Mouth Show. Now, guys, both the teams have been playing absolutely brilliantly, especially Chelsea winning last two games of theirs, and even Arsenal, you know, destroying both their teams. But guys, on paper, if you think about it, Arsenal definitely are the better squad. They are the most experienced team. They've been playing together for seasons now, so there's no denying it that they are the favorites. But it's also Chelsea's time to shine because, firstly, it's advantage for us because we're playing at home. So we've got our supporters, and looks like the fans are totally backing Chelsea, especially after the Barca game where we thrashed the Barcelona team. Guys, what a performance that was. And probably Arsenal are better than Barcelona because defensively, Arsenal are probably the best in the world right now, guys. Right now, even though they don't have Gabriel, but their backline is solid, their goalkeeper is solid, and even defensively in the midfield, they do a very good job. So there's no taking away, and we have to give credit to Arsenal. They are definitely a better team than Chelsea right now, but it is Chelsea who can and who has to stop them from winning this game, guys. A draw will not really do too much. It won't make the season that exciting. But if Chelsea wins this game, guys, it could become a really exciting season all over again. Because otherwise, what's going to happen? Arsenal are going to be like 9 points clear, and it's going to be boring. Like the entire season is like over. So it's not going to be exciting anymore, guys. Obviously, they won't run away with it, but clearly, if Chelsea loses tomorrow, I'm 100% sure, guys, that Arsenal are probably going to take the Premier League by a storm this time because look at the way they are playing, guys. They are so consistent and they're not being stupid. They're doing exactly how much is needed defensively, offensively. They're killing teams. So I mean, they've only lost one game. That also was a free kick that Soboslai, by chance got it. But otherwise, they've been pretty good. So it's going to be a tough match, guys. But I'm pretty sure Maresca has enough experience now to go and dismantle the Gooners. I'm actually kind of first I was very sure that, we're going to beat them. But after the Bayern Munich game, guys, I feel like they've figured out everything, the way to deal with situations. But again, Bayern Munich, I feel like they could have done better, to be very honest. Our team definitely has better players compared to Bayern Munich. May not be as experienced, but I feel the younger the squad, the more daring they are, guys. They don't care because they're just here to play and they want to like adapt and listen to the coach and do exactly what his plan is. And they're more fearless. That's what I've begun to realize this. After the whole Chelsea young squad, I feel it's easier to train them and make them go and dismantle teams. And we've seen it. Look at what we did with PSG. Look at what we did with Barca. I mean, there's no reason for us not to give the Arsenal the thrashing they deserve, especially at the bridge. Guys, I can't believe that, it's been seasons since we haven't won against them. It's crazy. But that's again all credit to Mikel Arteta, who's been really, really good for them. And but we cannot let Arsenal take the trophy, guys, this time. We need to win. We need to stop Arsenal from running away with the trophy, and we can do it. If there's somebody who can do it, it's Chelsea. It's the mighty Blues. It's the Blue Lions. London will always be blue, and we've got to go and flag it. We need to go and put our flag. So, Enzo Moresca, you got a tough job coming up, and I'm only going to say all the best and best of luck. And we truly believe and trust in you. But get us the results, Mr. Moresca. We are begging for it. We need to go and slap the Arsenal. Ale, ale, ale. We need to eat some rice, peas, and pasta. Ale, ale, ale. And Mr. Enzo Moresca, a handsome board manager, he's going to come up with some tactics for sure. I mean, he has been. Imagine, guys, we put Pedro Neto against Barca and they just couldn't take it. Although I don't think Pedro Neto as a false nine is a good option against Arsenal, but it's basically Maresca is figuring out shit. He's on the big games, he knows what to plan, and who knows? Let's see what masterclass he does against the Arsenal. Now let's get into the lineups. This is probably going to make or break the game. Now let's get into the goalkeeper. It has to be Sanchez, who is really, in my opinion, outdone himself this season, guys. Like the way he has improved, probably only one mistake, that also against United, but otherwise, he's been spot on, guys. His distribution has not been bad. His shot stopping, anyways, he's was never bad at it. So it's been good. But Sanchez, good one. And come on, you need to rise and shine, my friend. You need to rise and shine. Also, I'm sure all of you all have heard the new Sanchez chant that's been going on. It's funny, but it's kind of true as well. He was shit, but he's all right now. Something like that. I can't remember it, but yeah, Mr. Sanchez is going to be on goal, and now my defense is going to be Gusto, Fofana, Chalaba, and Kukurea. I feel this back four is pretty solidified. Fofana really made a big difference, and I don't think we should change him. I think he'll be fit. 2 games a week should not be a problem. Maybe next game against Leeds or whatever, you can change. And but for Arsenal, we need him. So this is my backline, and of course, Kuku. What a solid performance he had against the Lamine Yamal. But now it's another day, another team with Saka who's going to be up with him, and even the new so-called best right back Timber. Yeah, we'll see it, man. Cuckoo is going to come and give you a piece of thrashing. Now let's get into the midfield, which is going to be Mr. Reese with Caicedo. This setup I feel is working very well. Reese basically not only does he offer Caicedo defensively, but even offensively, we know Reese can spray the passes, and just his reading of the game, his understanding of the game, and you know, being the captain that he is, taking the pressure and moving the ball around. He's been excellent. So Reese is going to be in the midfield with Caicedo. Now the attack. This is where we need to chop and change a little bit. I feel in the number 10, it has to be Enzo. And on my right, it's going to be Estevao. Estevao, not Estevao. Estevao. And to my left, I think we need to go with Pedro Neto. Now, this guy needs to be harassing Timber and Saka. Defensively, he needs to be like making them mad. You saw what he did against Hakimi. We need him to do the same shit again. and Enzo and my number 10 who will also come, on the left when he needs to help Neto and Kukurea. But my number 9, I feel this time has to be Delap and not Joao Pedro because we need a bully. And if you think about it, the link up between Enzo and Delap is pretty good. Enzo knows where Delap is going to run, and they've got something going. So I feel this lineup should do it for us. And of course, Cole Palmer is back in training and he's going to be featuring, but he should not start. Maybe after 60 minutes, we can get um, Gusto off and get Cole Palmer in the front. And who knows what what we can do. It all depends on the game. But I don't think Cole Palmer should start. He is not match fit. And we need to keep him safe and sound for the rest of the season. So this is going to be my lineup, guys. And my predictions for the game are going to be 2-1. I think we're going to win 2-1. And we need to. We have to. And there's no reason why we can't. So these are my predictions and my lineups. And this is my match preview. And I'm going to end the stream now. But before I do so, guys, you know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Show some love. Also, try pressing that hype button. Let's see what the hype button does, guys. Show some love. Adios, amigos. Take care and see you soon. Keep the blue flag flying high, guys. Adios.